Hello everybody, my name is Inius. Welcome back to the channel for more Star Wars Unlimited. So if you haven't seen already, they have done a live stream which has all of the Spotlight deck cards on it. I actually don't know, sorry, I'm editing this dude right now. I've kind of already redone it a little bit. I completely forgot about the base Colossus. So I made a deck with Luke about Colossus, and I kind of like how it's working right now. So we'll see. We'll see how it is. Obviously, they have all of the previews here. They have a lot of good ones here. I don't think it's all of the previews, but it's a lot of them. As far as I know, it's just kind of a mix of each deck. It's not all of them. So we have some really cool ones. I like where this deck is headed. I love the idea of plot. We're going to see that a lot. I need to read Padme's leader ability a little bit more, but I'm going to get into a little bit of what these cards are, because we have a lot of good new ones. If you haven't watched the live stream, I'm just going to go ahead and read some of these off for you anyway. So Ahsoka, this is one of the special cards that comes with the starter. It's Ahsoka Tano. When this unit completes an attack and survives, you may disclose green heroism if you do attack with another unit. It's not giving like a +1 or anything like that like Rebel Assault does, but you still get a couple of attacks in, so you can get to claiming the initiative faster. And I think that goes with Padme's leader ability, which is when you reveal or discard one or more cards from your hand, you may exhaust this leader. If you do deal 1 damage to a unit, you're not taking an action that way. With Kit Fisto, you're using 1 resource. Basically, like if you attacked with a Jedi unit, pay 1 resource, exhaust this leader, and deal 2 damage to a unit. I think this is a lot better. It's the same with Luke Skywalker, Pilot Luke. If you attacked with a fighter, exhaust this leader and then deal 1 damage to a unit. So I like the way that this card reads. Let's see, can I flip it over? I cannot right here. I wanna flip it over so bad. We'll flip it over once we get into Force Table. The next one is Anakin Skywalker. He has hidden, and while I control Padme as a leader or a unit, this unit gets raid 2. There obviously is a Padme unit, which is yellow, actually, but it's not a great one. I'll be honest. I don't actually super love it. B2. Wait, I think that's another special. That's another special card. We have B2 Emo. Restore 1 on attack. You may disclose double heroism. I didn't realize we have any double heroism. Are there any double heroisms? Am I misreading that? Am I misunderstanding that? If you do give a unit Sentinel for this phase. Okay, I don't love that it only has a 0. I don't like cards that have a 0 hit. I prefer them to do something. Bail Organa is a 2 cost for a 2/4, which is really nice. On attack, you may discard a card from your hand. If you do, create a spy token. Okay, so we might be spreading wide a little bit. This is gonna maybe help counter some of those deletion cards, Power of the Dark Side, Merciless Contest, stuff like that. C-3PO action, return this unit to its owner's hand. Give a unit +2/+2 for this phase. That's pretty nice. Captain Typhos Sentinel. When this unit is attacked, you may disclose. Gosh, so much disclose in this deck. Command heroism. If you do, heal 1 damage from your base. That's not bad. Furtive Handmaiden. God, I don't want to go through all of these. On attack, you may discard a card from your hand. If you do draw a card, what's the point of discarding as opposed to disclosing? If you discard, unless you have a lot of plot in your hand, I don't see the point. Hunter, Saboteur. When this unit attacks, ignore Sentinel and defeat the. We know. On attack, if the defender is exhausted, it gets -4, -0 for this attack. That might go good in a Cal Kestis deck. That's pretty good. Jar Jar Binks. When played, you may give another friendly unit +2/+2 for this phase. Plot. I'm going to go ahead and read the description for plot if you haven't already. When you deploy a leader, you may play this card from your resources, paying its cost. Replace it with the top card of your deck. So you might want to resource it. I'm not sure I understand the point of discarding a card. Maybe I'll understand it more when we get into the game. Kelleran Beck, that came out with Legends of the Force. Mina Bonterra, another 2-cost, which has 2/4. Restore 2. When defeated, you may disclose command heroism. If you do draw a card, that's pretty nice. A little bit of control there. Mon Mothma, 5/8, 7-cost. Restore 3. Wow. When played, you may attack with any number of other units, even if those units are exhausted. They can attack bases for this attack. That's pretty nice. That's like a Neiman strike, but it's for anything. That's pretty nice. Naboo Security Force. When played, when defeated, you may disclose command. If you do, give friendly unit Sentinel for this phase. Seasoned Fleet Lieutenant. This was jumped to Lightspeed, I'm pretty sure. Yep. JTL down at the bottom. Bogged down in Procedure. New one. Exhaust a unit. You may disclose a Cunning card. If you do, exhaust another unit. So 2 exhaust. You may disclose command. If you do, a friendly unit captures an enemy non-leader unit. That's pretty nice. Dismantle the Conspiracy. A friendly unit captures any number of enemy non-leader units with a total of 7 or less remaining HP. That's pretty nice. Dogfight. Attack with the units. This was jump to Lightspeed. With Thunderous Applause, give a unit 2/2 for this phase. You may disclose command. If you do, give another unit 2/2. So like a miniature encouraging leadership or something like that. Bravo Squadron, a 2/3. That's nice. Saboteur. J-Type, that came out with Legends. This came out with Legends. This is new. Each friendly leader unit gains Raid 2 and Overwhelm. That's pretty nice. I like how that's not really like specific. That's anything. Nubian Starskiff. While you control an official unit, this unit gains Restore 2. That's cool. So really, you want her that out with Padme Amidala. Singer Mantis, that came out with Legends. Taylander Shuttle on attack. If you have the initiative, create a spy token. Okay. Again, we're seeing a little bit of spreading wide, which is pretty nice. I mean, we already have some pretty decent. I think yellow-green, if I'm being honest, does pretty well. If we have Akbar, Captain Rex. So we already have some good leader units that spread wide. So that's pretty cool. Oh, sorry, I didn't see this. Upgrades. 4. Can I not? I can't scroll down. So maybe there's more down below. Moral Authority, attach to a friendly unique unit. When played, attached unit captures an enemy non-leader unit with less remaining HP than it. So similar to Legal Authority, but I think Legal Authority is power. So that's pretty cool. That's an interesting deck. I can't wait to see how that plays. Chancellor Palpatine, How Liberty Dies. Action, pay 1 resource and exhaust its leader. Search the top 5 of your deck for a card with plot on it. Reveal it and draw it. Let's see. Cad Bane, 5 cost, 4/5. When played, you may defeat a unit with 2 or less remaining HP. Basically like Crushing Blow, but it's on a unit. Chancellor Palpatine unit. Hold on. She didn't have a unit with hers. That's interesting. I don't think have we seen that before? Have we seen a Spotlight deck with also a unit in it? That's pretty interesting. Chancellor Palpatine, I Am the Senate. When played, if you control a leader unit, create 2 spy tokens and give those tokens Sentinel for this phase. That's pretty nice. I like that a lot. A little bit of spreading wide again. I think we're about to see. I mean, obviously, the Power of the Dark Side is about to go out of rotation, but I think we're about to see a decent amount of decks that spread wide. I think that's gonna be pretty nice. Corrupt Politician, 1 cost for 2/2. While you control more units than an opponent, this unit gains Sentinel. Interesting. Deidre Miro. All right, we're seeing some stuff from Andor. 6 cost, 5/5. Ambush. On attack, create a spy token. Donnie Pilgrim. Is that how you say that? I can't remember how you pronounce that planet. That was season 1 of Andor, if I remember. When played, when defeated, heal 1 damage from your base. I like that. It's a 1 cost, but it's a 1/3. Not great. But if you get enough of them and you just kind of kill them out, because I mean, when you play them and then maybe when they power the dark side, you're going to want to choose to kill that one. So that's a pretty good one, and it's just vigilance. It's not in general. It's not heroism or villainy. Dogmatic Shock Troop, 6 cost for 4/6 Sentinel and Plot. It's pretty nice. Jaja Binks is also in this deck. That's wow. I don't think we've seen that either. I don't think we've seen a unit in both Spotlight decks. That's so cool. Major Partagaz, 2 costs for a 0/6. He has Overwhelm. When another friendly official attacks, this unit gets +2/+2 for this phase. What an interesting unit. When another, so you just want to build officials in this one. So we have Jaja Binks, we have Deidre, we have Chancellor Palpatine. This is an official heavy deck. I don't think we've seen anything before. Newt Gunray as well is also official, and Masameta. If you're not running double green Palps anyway, he's blue, isn't he? Okay, so double green Masameta that came out with I think it was Twilight or something like that. Can't remember. Newt Gunray, Escaping Justice, 3 costs for a 3/4, has grit. When played and on attack, you may give another friendly official unit Sentinel for this phase. Political Bully, 3 costs for a 2/3, not great. When played, if you control another official unit, you may deal 2 damage to a ground unit. So like Jedi Knight from Legends of the Force, but it doesn't matter if you have initiative. That's a little bit more general. I would say a little bit better than Jedi Knight, actually. Sly Moore, we're getting a new Sly Moore unit. Republic Official, 4 cost for a 2/6, pretty good. When played for this phase, each enemy unit gets -2 while attacking a base. Oh, that's nice. It also has Plot. Vani, that came out in Legends. Vice Admiral Rampart, oh man, I hated him. This is a character from, oh man, I'm pretty sure he's a character from, oh god, what was that show? Bad Batch, that was it, Bad Batch. He's a 4 cost for a 3/6. On attack, you may disclose command and command villainy. If you do, give an experience token to each of up to two other units on attack. That's pretty nice. Events 10, give an experience token. Budget scheming. Give an experience token to each of up to 3 official units. Charged with murder. This is a vigilance. If you disclose double vigilance, you may disclose double vigilance. If you do, defeat a damaged non-leader unit. Okay. So, damaged non-leader unit. So if you have 1 damage on him, you can defeat him. It's a little bit weaker than Takedown. It's very specific, but pretty nice nonetheless. It's uncommon. 6 cost. I am the Senate. Create 5 spy tokens. We're looking at spreading wide with this set, I think. Retaliation, 5 cost. Defeat a unit that dealt damage to a base this phase, and that's general. It doesn't say friendly or enemy. Interesting. Tragedy of Darth Plagueis, that came out with Legends. When has become now. 1 cost. Play a card with Plot from your resources. Put the top card of your deck into play as a resource. Okay, cool. So not only, because Chancellor Palpatine, I'm pretty sure when he flips, you get to play any number of plot cards paying their cost when he flips. I think we'll know more when we get into the game. All right, we got space units. Cantwell Arrestor Cruiser, 7 costs. When played, you may disclose vigilance, villainy. If you do, and exhaust an enemy unit, that unit can't ready while this unit is in play. If you do, exhaust an enemy unit, and that goes for leaders too. It doesn't specify leaders or not. ISB Shuttle, 3 costs, 3/2, not great. When played, if a friendly unit was defeated this phase, create a spy token. Wow. Onyx Brutes, that's being put in here. Chancellor Shuttle, 2 costs for a 1/3. Restore 1. When defeated, if you control Chancellor Palpatine as a leader or unit, you may give an experience token to a unit. Pretty nice. Upgrades. Again, I saw this one today on Reddit. Literal Plot Armor. 2 cost. Armor of Fortune. Plot. You can play this from your resources, and it gives 3 health. This is an upgrade. Unveiled Might. Plot. Play from your resources. And it's a 4 cost for a 2/3 upgrade on a unit. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice, not gonna lie. I think I'm going to start with Padme Amidala. If you don't know me, I love a heroism deck. So let's go from here. It's so interesting that the base for this one that they start off for both of them is Command Center. And I might be wrong. Hold on. Let me see. I don't know that they're coming out with new bases for this one. So maybe they're just gonna give old bases to this one because it doesn't have. Yeah, it has Spark of Rebellion. That Spark of Rebellion tag on this one. Okay, I do have one card that I can play round 1. So I'm not gonna mulligan. I'm gonna keep this one. Bog down exhaust unit. You may disclose a. Okay. Let's. This is the highest cost card. While you control an official unit. When does she flip? 6. I think I'll resource Nubian Starskiff and see what happens. All right, I somehow have the initiative. Let's play Bale. They're gonna play Corrupt Politician. While they control more units than me, this unit gains Sentinels. So, when you reveal or discard 1 or more cards from hand, exhaust his leader, deal 1 damage to your unit. Beautiful, love it. He played 1. What does that do? What does that do? What did he do? Search. Oh, he searched the top 5 for a plot card and revealed it. Okay. B2, disclose, If you do, give a unit Sentinel. I don't love it. I don't love it. I mean, discard a card from your hand. If you do, create a spy token. I think I'll do that. And this unit is hack. Okay. Oof. Wait, hold on. You discard a card from your hand. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... When you reveal or discard 1 card. Okay, so... Reveal or discard. Okay, so I don't love this card. I don't love this card. So I'm going to attack. I should have attacked him. I'm going to discard a card from my hand. I'm going to do the Nubian. I'm going to deal 1 damage to this unit and exhaust her. So that way, do they have Sentinel? No, they don't. I can still play a card. Holy crap. Oh, man. This is awesome. Give me a unit +2/+2 for this phase. Oh, I didn't do this right. I'll go ahead and play this, and I'll go ahead and exhaust this guy. They're probably... Nope, never mind. They're going to do that and look through their cards. And then I'll claim initiative. Oh! Love it. Love it. On attack, discard a card from your hand. I feel like you want to pair it with something that's not this. Like maybe... I don't know. Yellow-blue? I don't love this because you can't keep drawing cards. Eventually, you're going to run out. You're going to run out of cards, right? Another friendly unit, official unit attacks. That's... You know what? Let's swing into him, because he's not hitting back for anything, so we might as well... Okay, well, okay, alright. Well, let's just... This is rough. This is rough. Thunderous Applause, give +2. That's not going to help me much when this unit is attacked. Let's swing into him. I'm going to discard a card from my hand. That's not bad. Let's get rid of him. I don't know if that's the right option, but I'm gonna take out these 2 units. Ooh, that was a good move when played if I control another official. Good move, good move. I'm gonna play Captain Typho so we get some Sentinel. Disclose green heroism. Let's hold on to C-3PO. You do... Oh, I'm running out. I'm running out, guys. This is so interesting. When this unit is attacked, it doesn't matter. Swing in. Okay, okay, okay. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. What does he do? Overwhelm. When another friendly unit attacks, get +2. Let's swing in. Get some damage on him. He took initiative. Oh, they're scared of... Yeah, they're scared of whatever that is. I'm going to hang on to C-3PO because I need it if I'm going to use Captain Ty. It doesn't matter because I have no damage on my base right now. What does this do? On attack, discard a card from your hand if you draw a card. You may discard a card, so I don't have to. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, just in time. I was hoping I would get this. Because what did you just put? Unveiled Might? Oh! Oh! Swing in, baby. He's about to take him out. There's nothing... Oh. Oh. You may disclose... Okay, yes. Yes, I will. I will disclose that. Heal one... Doesn't matter. But I'm going to deal 1 damage. Let's deal it there. So that... Oh, there's... Whoa. Hold on, where's the... Is that grit coming from him? Oh, that's a good card. That's a good card. I'm still going to swing into the base with 1 spy. I'm gonna go ahead and do 2. I'm gonna lose my spy in the process, but that gets 10 damage off the field. They're gonna take that out. That's fine. Let's play this. They're gonna reveal Cad Bane. Great. Cad. I'm a little afraid of Cad. Action ability. Let's deploy. You may reveal. When you reveal, deal 1 damage to unit. Okay, so it's the same thing when she's deployed. That's perfectly fine. Okay. Man, this is such... God, this is such a slow-moving deck. Saboteur. I do like Saboteur when this... Oof, I like that a lot. I lost my Sentinel, so I'm going to go ahead and resource that. Chancellor... God. Oh, man. Chancellor Palpatine is going to be so nice, y'all. When played for this phase, each enemy gets -2 when attacking a base. All right, cool. So he gets restored because Padme's on the field. So that at least get. He just attacked. That was crazy. That was crazy. Okay, no, let's at least get 1 damage out there. No, go 1 damage. They're gonna take out that. No, totally fine. Let's play her, and then we'll play Bravo Squadron as well, which has Saboteur. They might. Ooh, nope, they're not. Never mind. I could attack, or I could claim Moral Authority. Attached unit captures a non-enemy leader unit with less remaining HP than it. Let's not resource. When this unit... Oh, I don't have green. Dang it. I don't have green. Okay, less remaining HP than it. I think the highest one is Ahsoka, which is 5. So the only thing I could get is Jar Jar, which his when played ability is all that's really matters. I don't know. I say let's swing in with Nubian so we can get the restore at least. Man. At this point, it's just kind of a race. Disclose. I have nothing. Oh, what? Man, Unveiled Might. That is such an OP card to play on a vehicle. It doesn't even say vehicle specific. All of these plot cards, all these upgrade cards, you can do them whenever. Let's swing in because who knows who he's gonna hit. He might. I would hit that. I would get that restore off the field because he can tank it. He's got 2 more units and 3 more resources. I think we got it in the bag. I just had to claim at this point. Play card. He gets raid 2. That's a pretty nice card for a 3 cost. 3-4 with Raid 2 if you have Padme. That's pretty nice. Not gonna lie. Kelleran. Who wants to see Kelleran out here? Nobody. Alright, and swinging. So that's a win. Okay, I honestly, it's so interesting because it's such a slow match. It's so different than anything we have in game right now, because right now the meta is fast and quick. I mean, if you have a Quinlan Voss and you're playing the way it's supposed to be played, you're winning by resource 5 or 6. Same with Luke Skywalker. I mean, Yoda kind of is that way. He's pretty aggressive. So by the time Yoda flips out, you've kind of gotten control of the board. I would say if you're running Iden, Kira, stuff like that, you're waiting around for like resource 8 or 9. So those are some really long matches. You're normally going to time if you're ever in a competition or anything like that. But yeah, no, I think this is a completely different setup than what we have in game right now. So I'm going to swap these decks, and I'm going to try it from this side. If I understand plot correctly, I can play it from the resources. So I don't... I have something I can play, so I'm not going to mulligan. Vani, we have already seen Vani. So I have no 3-cost units. I would love to resource Vani because I want to highlight the stuff that's coming out in this deck. Plot, I can go ahead and resource that. What else has plot? Nothing else. Oh, Masa Meta. When you deploy leader. So is that the only time you can... Wait, I can... I think if you have a card... Hold on, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Let me... I saw it earlier. I read it. The time is now. Win has become now. Play a plot from your resources. And it's a 1-cost, so that's not bad at all. So even if you want to wait, if you want to resource, you can pull that card and hopefully, you know, get your cards going. When played on attack, you may defeat an experienced token on a friendly unit. If you do, get an experienced token to a friendly unit. That's not helpful at all. I don't think this deck is experience heavy. I really don't. Oh, thank God we got some a 3-cost unit. No, we're resourcing Vani because I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? With Thunderous Applause, giving it +2. Nice. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna swing in anyway. Ooh, search top 5 plot, reveal it. Blah blah blah. Who cares? When played, if a friendly unit was defeated this phase, create a spy token. Sadly, it was not. Is that an official? No, it's just a transport. Alright, we're not doing so hot on making spies. Gosh, dang, I'm getting nothing. Ooh, pretty nice. I am the Senate. I'll do it. Don't think I won't. Defeat a unit that dealt damage to a base this phase. Pretty nice. We're going to be at 4 resources. What did I resource? Game experience over 2 units. I like that one. That can probably turn a match around. I'm going to resource that. Because we're at 4 resources. So let's... How much is it? 2, 3? Let's attack. And then I'll do Unveiled Might. Man, that restore. I see the appeal of a Padme deck because goodness, they are restoring like nobody's business. Ass. I need to get some ground units, y'all. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. So, Chancellor Palpatine is the one that's really going to be putting in the work, I think, because... Ooh, nice. Sneaking Suspicion. 1-3. Nice. I think Palpatine's going to be the one that's really putting in the work because he's going to be searching for cards in the deck. So he's a little bit control-y where he's like making sure that you have enough stuff in your hand to play when you need it. If you control official, I don't. I need to read these cards, guys. All right, search top 5 for a plot card. Did I get any? I got 1, Masa Meta. All right. When played, give an experience token to up to... Okay, so I have 1, and that's it. I already have a shuttle. I don't care. All right, we got 6 resources. Ooh, we are flipping out Padme. While you control another... Okay. Okay. Man, seriously? I want to defeat this unit on something, but they keep not playing any space. It's so annoying. Unplayed, disclosed, blah, 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 who cares? Singer Mantis. Singer Mantis. Do you want to go ahead and defeat it? Go ahead and defeat it. No, please. I'm begging you. I could do that. I could create 5 spy tokens, which is pretty nice. I mean, I would... It's so token heavy. Oh, it's villainy. Never mind, it's villainy only. So you can't just put that anywhere. You can't put it in like a Shakti Captain Rex deck. I mean, you could, but gosh, that would be annoying. Republic. When defeated. Okay. I think, no, hold on. Yeah, let's go ahead and play him, because that will get an experience token on him. Nice. Then we'll swing into the base for 3. I think they're claiming. I will, oof. Give an experience token to a unit. Okay, cool. Then I'll go ahead and pass. Cad Bane when played, defeat a unit. Okay, doesn't matter. Nice! Which target to hit? Mine. Duh. I mean, he's going to deal it back. Let's deploy this leader. And then I'm going to play this. Which is 6 resource. Okay. Which plot would I like to play? Can I even play him? I don't think I can. Right? I don't think I can. I don't have enough resources. Pass. Okay, so we got some restore in the field. That's annoying. They're hitting for 2. No. No, you're not. Goodness, what did I just do? Oh, is there when defeated, discard a card from your hand. Got it. So they discarded. Oh, I see what they did. All right, swing in. We'll get some restore. I don't know that matters, actually, because I'm about... God, he's a 6/8 Chancellor Palpatine. That's going to be a beast. All right, wow. That ended way quicker than I thought it was going to be. When Palpatine swings out, Palpatine really turns the game around. When Palpatine swings out, he really turns the game around. I would equate it to a Luke Skywalker. Since I put together that deck again, I've really noticed that Luke's swing out really is when the game swings around. Like, you swing him out, maybe you play 1 unit beforehand, then you play his lightsaber on him, swing into their base for 7. Like, the entire match turns around when you play Luke Skywalker. And that's what I just felt when I was doing Chancellor Palpatine, because I played him, threw a Sentinel on the ground so they couldn't even attack the base this round if they wanted to, and then I finished them off all in that round. And I know it's AI, and the meta around this deck is going to change, and of course whenever you're building these decks, you're going to develop a different strategy, and you're going to hit way different than the starter deck does. But I mean, already you can feel the change when he hits. And it might even be even bigger than what that just was right there. So, because I think if I had done Masa Meta, I would have just played an experience token on 2 of the official units and Palpatine when he was out, and that wouldn't have felt as big. But the Sentinel, having the Sentinel out, man, that's rough. That's tough. So I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. I'm really excited for Secrets of Power. I think there's going to be a lot of great new cards in this deck. that we're really going to enjoy. So I'm going to keep you updated on some of the stuff that comes out. Each Star Wars Unlimited video that I put out, I'm going to be double checking. I'm going to make sure that there are no new cards, and if there are, I'll make sure to highlight them on this channel, because I want to keep you updated on what we're going towards and what might be the new meta. I'm excited to see the leaders that are in this deck, because I'm seeing a lot of cards that are I'm seeing a lot of cards that are spreading wide with the whole spy token thing, and I think there's a lot in game that already relies heavily on having tokens. So spreading even wider, that's gonna be dangerous. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a comment and a like down below. Let me know what leaders you might want to pair these cards with, or what cards you would want to pair with these leaders. I think there's going to be a lot of interesting dynamic, and it might shake up the meta a little bit. I'm going to have some fun with it and see what we're doing with PQs next year. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.